Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just up? I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a sex that's bringing me down. I went to a whore. He said my life's a bore. Choke with my white pussy and bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on.
Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome over here to the 2014 DASCAR series. We are here for the first race in 2014. So once again, Happy New Year to you all. And I can assure you that 2014 will be a fantastic year. We are here for the second race in the Christmas Specials. And that is without the Christmas Royals. But actually, Christmas Royals are also part of the Christmas Special. So actually, it's the third Christmas Specials event, but the first one in 2014. We are here in South America. The Andes Mountains, Dakar Rally. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on a rally course, a 4.3 mile road course, which is all rally and through the bushes and running and stuff. It's a lot of fun to see, and it is the Dakar Valley Rally. That's how the track is called. So look it up. If you like it, just look it up. There are some more Dakar Rally tracks, but I think this was the best one. I think at least for a 1 hour endurance race. Some others are pretty good looking as well, but they have some minor issues. So that's why we chose to go to this racetrack. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a great race over here. We got, of course, the first Christmas Specials winner, Andrew Robinson, in number 43 car. He has already chosen a car. So he's in the Phillips Cup Series Season 7. Then the Christmas Royals winner. Let's see where. There, Ian Dudda in number 21 car. And I hope that I get everything right, but I'm pretty sure I am. Ian Dudda, the Christmas Royals winner. So he can have a custom car and a reserve spot, but then in that case he still has to comment. So I'm not sure if he has commented, maybe. It's already the 3rd of January. It's been 3 days since I did the finals. And then another person who has already won a reserve spot is the 4 car of Tan Gerard, who has won who has survived most segments in the Christmas Royal. So he also gets a reserve spot. Still has not commented yet, but oh well. That you have to comment if you want to have a reserve spot. So that is just like the winner of this race. So I will show you over here, Dakar Valley stage. This is how it looks like. Don't think this is how it looks like, since this is Spa-Francorchamps. That is not really, wow. No, this is not right, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it is like that. I've done some testing, but I'm pretty sure that that is not how it looks like. At least it's a 4.3 mile racetrack. We're just gonna get this thing started. So we'll have to go to the front of the field. Once again, it may be a little bit laggy in the beginning, but that will improve later on. What you are going to see this race, a lot of pit stops, I'm not sure if there are going to be a lot of crashes actually, but at least you are going to see some retirements. But mostly, you are going to see a lot of pit stops, and therefore very few cars finishing on the lead lap. So if it is not a matter of just having the fastest car, it's a matter of having the best strategy, and that's the most important thing, and just surviving. That's the thing, because we've seen indeed leaders have issues. So, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Washer and Tina Anderson the third are on the front row. I have no clue who's on the pole, but I think it's Tina Anderson. So, ladies and gentlemen, the third race in the Christmas Specials 2014 now. The first race of the year. We're going green flag racing. And actually, I would not be surprised if this is the Spa-Francorchamps course, as this is the first turn. Oh, that is amazing. I did not even notice that. Oh well. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, through the bushes and stuff, here we go. Tina Anderson the third and Chris Washer up front, and it takes a while before we get to the start-finish line, which is right here. And here we go. 40 cars lead, 40 cars start over here, and flying into Eau Rouge over here. This is Eau Rouge, yes. That's amazing. I had not noticed that at all. So now we're on the dirty part, and it is a bumpy racetrack. So also you're going to notice that a lot of smoke and dust. Although I did use the smoke filter, so there isn't that or too much. But there's a bump over here. Let's see if everybody can make it past the bump. There you can see 3 wide in a couple of plays. Oh, and the 46 car slides over here. E.G. Robinson slid a little bit too far. And no further problems over here. That's the pace car, I think. I expect that's the pace car. Yes, it is the pace car. Yeah, I have never ran in this race. Never done a race at this racetrack, so I'm actually not really sure what to expect over here. I've done a lot of test racing, but never I've watched a full race. I did a full race, but I never watched it, so we'll just see how this is working out. Chris Washer is in the lead, but of course, once again, there are going to be pit stops. So, this is fantastic. This is indeed Spa-Francorchamps. Oh, that's amazing. I had not noticed that. So there you can see Chris Washer bump coming over. Chris Washer, Tina Anderson the third, and Skylar Dixon in your top 3. And everybody else just slowly taking it easy a little bit, managing their cars. Because these bumps are pretty mean on these cars. Of course, these cars aren't made for bumps. So that's one thing these guys have to keep in mind. It is this. You don't need to drive too wildly and too crazy, because then you can damage your car pretty bad and eventually not finish at all. So here we come into the. Oh, that's really useful. Oh, and here we have. This is the biggest bump of the track. Oh, and Skylar Dixon goes around. Skylar Dixon slides. And I'm pretty sure there are probably going to be more of those slides there. Anna Gregg went off track. Oh, look out, look out. And Nick Pericles went around over here. And everybody taking it easy. We're going to have instant replays again. So Nick Pericles, we're going to look at him. We aren't going to do too many replays. Oops. So the Rolling Stones car, look at this. He went over the bump. He already slid the car before the bumps, tried to make it to the bumps, and then he just lost control. And there he goes, sideways, while Best Nice pulls on pit road. That is the entry to pit road. And there eventually gets hit by Zachary Robinson, and that's it. So here everybody coming through. Oh, we should have a good camera. There we go. So let's see. And we skimmed through the field. Everybody pretty much single file over here. Some cars making moves. And some cars sliding a little bit. Ooh. Chase Smith there in the... No, yeah, it's Chase Smith. And you are going to hear that bumping sound a lot today. So let's go up from there. You see still it is Chris Washer in the first. And Tina Anderson the third is in second. But Skylar Dixon has fallen back to 6th position now. I think, as Derek Bonassi is in 4th. Well, he's scored in 4th, but he is in 3rd. He has passed the 16 car of Molly Black, and here are some more cars making passes and moves and all. So a couple of cars already had some slight issues, as some made pit stops. Looks like Luis Hernandez is the first one to lead the group, or is the first one to come off of pit road. So there's Chris Washer in the lead, Tina Anderson the third, trying to catch him. Well, passing is something you can do over here, but it's more a matter of just surviving and having a good pit strategy, because there aren't going to be a lot of cars coming or ending up on the lead lap. I've done a couple of test races. The maximum amount of cars that finished on the lead lap was 15 or so. And that also had quite some cars retire. And I don't think we have retirements yet. No, we don't have them yet. And let's see, Chris Washer over the bumps, and he jumps on pit road. Tina Anderson the third will continue her way though. So there also Derek Bonassi will pull on pit road. And here you see a lot of cars are pulling on pit road. Ooh, somebody went off track. Andrew Robinson went off track over there. Some cars just slide a little bit too wide. And then they, just like Daniel Voiles over there. And then eventually he ends up in the mountain, which is really, is a little bit weird. But so there is, this is good camera angle. There's Luis Hernandez. He is the first one to come off of pit road. And look at how crowded it is on pit road now. There are some people who continued their way. So let's see. Tina Anderson, the third in 42 car, still the leader. By the way, this race is 20 laps, which is exactly 1 hour. And with exactly, I mean almost exactly. Like 1 hour and 1 minute or so. But that's pretty cool. Every time the final car, which the leader will come over the start-finish line with 47 or after 57 or 58 minutes, and then the leader or the last car to finish will come with 1 hour and 1 minute. So look at all these. Some cars already have damage. You see Denise Steinhauer in the 86 car already has damage. Also Daniel Voiles probably. But there are some cars which might have side damage. And that is one thing. These bumps are not good for your car, as I have already said. So being careful is a really smart thing. And then you will also spend less time on pit road. So Tina Anderson the third, running away a little bit now from Molly Black in the 16 car. Ingela Liana in third. Fourth is the 83 car, it is, of Warren Cherry. And fifth is Shoko Akane, the number 5 car, the only Japanese driver in the field. So Tina Anderson the third hasn't made a pit stop yet. So the question is she going to make a pit stop right now, or is she just going to continue her way? And the longer you continue, the pit stop frequencies, I put it to 1 times. With 2 times, these guys make pit stops so many times, but still these guys are probably going to pit for 2 or 3 times or so. So the track is 4.3 miles. And then, let's see, there she's going on pit road. Tina Anderson the third, the leader, coming on pit road, and also Molly Black, Ingela Liana following her. Oops. And there, Warren Cherry, I think everybody over here will come on pit road, except for the 43 car, it seems like. And there's and also there the 2 car of Beth Black. She missed the turn and she didn't come on pit road. So a couple of cars continued the way. Here's Skylar Dixon. These are the cars who already pitted. They still have to pit another time, I think, though. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that they still have to make at least 1 more pit stop. So there's Chris Washer. He was the pole sitter and the leader, or at least one of the pole sitters. I'm still not sure who was the pole sitter, but look at how far he has really fallen back far. And there's our leader, the 43 car of Andrew Robinson, as he is being followed by the 18 car of Anna Gregg. The 2 leaders, and Anna Gregg is pretty close on his rear bumper. And there's Beth Black, and I think these are the only drivers yet. Indeed, these are the only 3 drivers who haven't made a pit stop yet. So everybody else has already been on pit road. There is Skylar Dixon, and there's some more cars as they are coming in Eau Rouge again. The sandy Eau Rouge. That's a lot of fun to see. That's one advantage for me, because now I know the racetrack a little bit. By the way, you did notice I am feeling a lot better now. I've been feeling well since Tuesday, Wednesday, or actually Monday I already had improved a lot, but well, my voice is completely back now. I'm still sometimes a little bit sniffy and sometimes I still have to cough, but most of the times I'm just feeling 100% alright, so... Except for that school will start in 5 days, which sucks, but... No, 4 more days. Oh. Anyway, that does mean that the Philips Cup Series, the Star Super Speedway Series are back again. Next weekend, which is the weekend of the 11th and 12th of January, we will have only one race, the Philips Cup Series race, and then we'll have another special race. But not a special like this one, we will have a special anniversary race. Ladies and gentlemen, exactly 1 year ago I started the Starbucks Super Speedway Series, as Andrew Robinson, Anna Gregg and probably also Beth Black are going to pull on pit road over here. Yes, indeed. Exactly 1 year ago, the 13th of January, I started the Philips Cup Series, the Starbucks Super Speedway Series. And we're now in season 4, we've done... How many races? I'm not sure how many races. I think around 32 plus 7 is... Oh, that's quite a lot. 32 plus 7 is 39 races in the Philips Cup Series, or in the Starbucks Super Speedway Series. So, and let's see. Oh, also Skylar Dixon is coming on pit road once again. So it seems like all these cars are coming on pit road again, except for who's that? Ian Dudda, I think. Ian Dudda has spun off the racetrack, but he does continue his way. And also the Tina Anderson III is continuing away, and Warren Cherry went off track. Oh, and there goes Daniel Voiles. So it seems like this is the trouble spot over here. Cars bouncing and jumping over the jumps. Here's the 6th car also coming on pit road. So a couple of cars went off the track over there. I will not show replays, just don't feel like doing replays yet. This is camera 1. So the leader, I'm not sure who the leader is at the moment actually. They still score the 43 car as the leader. But I think that Ian Dudda may be the leader. And then followed by Tina Anderson III, Inge Lambuliana and Beth Black. I think that is your top 4 over here. Ian Dudda as the leader. And coming back on... Ooh, that was a little bit of a dangerous jump. Coming back on the Starbucks Super Speedway Series story, I will do on Sunday, I will do a special race in which I race myself, just like I did with the Philips Cup Series. I will race myself in the series, being the 43rd entry. So, actually, I'm maybe going to do 2 races because we have 84 drivers. So, that fits perfectly. 2 races of 43. That's fun. That's fantastic. I will do that. That will be next weekend, and I will probably upload it. It's somewhere Sunday and Monday, 2 days. So you will see that appear, but that will not be for this weekend. That will be for next weekend. This weekend we'll have 3 more. After this, we'll have 3 more specials. We will go to the Nordschleife, Nürburgring, and the dangerous long racetrack for a 1 hour race. We will go to Destruction Arena for a that is also with segments again of 8 laps, 2 segments of 8 laps with 20 cars per segment, and then the top 10 will continue, and then eventually there will be a final segment with 15 laps. And Destruction Arena is a figure 8 racetrack based on Talladega, so it's extremely dangerous and extremely crazy. That's pretty much how it is. And let's see first if Ian Dudda, yeah, he's coming on pit road now, jumping on pit road. And Tina Anderson the third will follow him, Inge Lambliana as well. And Beth Black will continue her way. So the 2 car just continuing her way. Oh, they almost jumped right on top of each other. Look at that. That is Isaac Sinclair, I think. Yeah, Isaac Sinclair and Daniel Voiles almost jumped right on top of each other. There, the 51 car coming in. And you see all these cars have some side damage. So, by the way, the last race will be at the Black Hills Backyard, which is the snowy racetrack. Not a rally racetrack, it's just asphalt. But, oh, there is snow. So that will be the final race of the Christmas Specials 2013-2014. But since 2014 has already started, I will just call it 2014. So let's see, some cars. Yeah, some cars go really wide over here. So Ian Dudda was on pit road and he's coming off of pit road again, I think. So the leader must be the 2 car of Beth Black. Not 100% sure where she is. Yeah, I'm still struggling with these camera angles. I still don't know which camera angles. Well, I don't know what camera. I do know what camera angle 1 is, but I'm not sure which how to get there. So let's see. Nobody is out of the race yet. Joseph Van Nestor though is 3 minutes behind, and I think that is 1 full lap, possibly a full lap. Oh no, there he is. So he's he has already passed the 48 car of Robinson, Zachary Robinson, and they are coming on this stretch again. I think they are only 15 till 20 seconds in front of the leader, Beth Black. Leader, by the way, still shown as the 42, or is the 42 car still shown as the leader, which I don't think is right. And there are some more cars jumping on pit road. Oh, the 48 car is not. He's continuing. So the question will also be, is Beth Black going to pull on pit road or not? It's marked as fastest lap. It says fastest lap up there, but I'm not sure why. The sticker is sometimes still a question for me, but it doesn't matter too much. Oh well. It should say race or something. Or hang on, are there different kind of? No, I'm not sure. Oh well, yeah. I'm thinking maybe what they show over there, the 2.37, that is what the fastest lap is, but I don't think so. So Anna Gregg continues her way. 18 car of Anna Gregg continues her way, while the others who were right beside her and close to her all make pit stops. The 2 cars also on pit road. There she is, Beth Black. I have water here. Okay. So there's the 17 car of Keith Black, and also continuing his way. Ooh, this is close. Look at this. Look out. Sliding. Oh, they almost. Oh man, that was really wrong over there. They almost jumped on top of each other, tried to pass each other, coming on pit road, which is not always useful. And here they go side by side. Debbie Myers maybe went off track a little bit over here. Oh, Shuko Akane also goes off track. And then she disappears in that grassy mountain stuffy thing. Oh, that's also a little bit wide over here. Oh well. It doesn't matter too much. There are Joshua Michaels in the 04 car. So once again, for the people who haven't watched race 1 yet and who have no clue what this is, this is not a championship, this is just special races. And here's the leader, by the way. And she's going to laps on the course in a few moments. Where is camera? Thank you. So, oh man, it still shows the fastest lap. What do? Oh, hang on, that is. Oh, I didn't even notice that. There we go. Finally, how stupid can you be? So, well, that's one fun thing to know. The 42 car of Tina Anderson III, she has ran the fastest lap time, which is 2 minutes and 37 seconds, 0.060. But the leaders, Anna Greg, finally is correct over here. And the 17 car is running in second position. Inge Lambliana in third. There's Tina Anderson the third in fourth. And fifth is Debbie Myers. So some people having good strategy. Some, of course, I don't think she has a very good strategy. So still no... Oh, one car has retired, which is the 30 car of Chris Reichenbach. We haven't seen that. We're just going to take a quick look at that. Probably in that moment, then Anna Greg will come on pit road, Joseph Nesto as well. And Sanne Kors will continue her way. Oh, where she is? Oh, there she is. Yeah, Anna Greg comes on pit road. So I'm not sure what happened to Chris Reichenbach. We'll just continue. And you see, here he is really slow. He's running... I think he has had some issues with some kind of bump. Which might be... this is highly possible. Here he's already running very slow. So here is already running very slow. I think it might be with the big jump over here. Let's see. Could have gone off track. Oh yeah, he went off track. So let's see Chris Reichenbach over here. Slid off the racetrack. And he hit something here. Ooh. Oh man, he just hit the hook over there. Or the hook? The edge over there. There, see, this is just a weird track thing. He tried to cut the corner through the mountain, which is not possible because there is just one small part of the mountain which he ran right into. Here you will see, bang, shoots him up the racetrack again, and that's the reason why he has retired. So Chris Reichenbach is out of the race. The first retirement he is. So here are some cars on pit road, and Anna Greg was indeed the one person on pit road. So there's Chris Boscher. I think the 2 car is the leader now at the moment. We've had 8 laps of 20. When we have had 20 or 10 laps, I'm quickly going to pause for a few small seconds just to save this video, to end this video. So if something starts to go a little bit wrong over here with something, it doesn't matter too much. Why should I actually do that? Because if the race screws up, then I'm just going to do this whole thing up again. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to continue this thing. So it seems like it's now still scoring the 17 car as the leader. Tina Anderson, the third, still ran the fastest lap, but I think these laps are falling off. If you could see over here, whoa, look at this. Beth Black runs to 2:46, and Andrew Robinson 3:05. That's probably with a pit stop. Ian Dutta did just run his fastest lap time of 2:41. And there, Luis Hernandez at 3:19. Here's Dam Caps at 2:46. That's not even too slow. Keith Black at 2:52, probably with a pit stop that was. And Skylar Dixon at 3:18. So yeah, some drivers take longer pit stops. The reason is that is to repair some damage which they sustained in this jump over here. And there you see Chris Washer is almost a lap down. Excuse me. And there's Joseph Nessa also almost a lap down. I'm not sure if they are going to fall a lap down. It depends on if they make a pit stop now. And Chris Washer doesn't. Probably Joseph Nessa is coming on pit road. But the 2 car maybe as well. No. 2 cars not coming on pit road. 43 however is Andrew Robinson pulling on pit road. Here's Ian Dutta, third place car, also pulling on pit road. You see the damage to the rear of that car. These bumps are not good for the cars. They are definitely not good for the cars. Luis Hernandez will continue. Ooh, that was a very clean jump by Luis Hernandez. Great job by him. He will take over second position because everybody in front of him makes pit stops. Here you see Dam Caps with all the damage to hit to the side of his car, in the 09 car that is. I still can't finish my stories, but I already forgot what I was talking about. I'm not sure. Oh well, it doesn't matter. 17 car going through as well, will be in third position. There's Skylar Dixon again coming on pit road. Some drivers just come on pit road way too many times. The reason for that may be because they are too aggressive on these jumps. You have to manage your cars, and that is something that Tina Anderson the third has not done, as she has gone off track, and pretty good, I think. Look at this. She went a little bit wide over here. She has not gone off track at all, but she is a little bit slower now, I think. So you see a couple of cars are a lap down. The 81 car is a lap down of Jackie Tang, that is. The 62 Joseph Ness, 27 Luis Hernandez, the 85 Sonic Course, and the 4 car of Tom Gerard, that is. So let's go to our leaders. These guys are a lap down. 17 car is the leader, possibly. But it still shows the 2 cars the leader. I'm not sure where the 2 car is. So there, 17, Inge Lambliana is running in second position, possibly. And you see they have lost a little bit of ground on Joseph Nessa, possibly. So, yeah, the scoring really sucks. So that's it. That is something you should keep in mind. But the 17 car is the leader, because the 2 car and the 43 both came on pit road. So, and Inge Lambliana is in second, third position. Then for the 43 car, a lot of people have pulled on pit road over here. A lot of people have damage over here. Look at this. All the damage to Warren Cherry's car. Yeah, these bumps, you have to manage them. I keep saying it. And, well, that's just that important. I mean, here we're coming to the jumps again. That was a full lap with camera 2. I mean, look. Let's see how he'll pull on pit road. That was clean. That was really clean by... Oh, that was not at all clean by Luis Hernandez. Sonic Course a little bit too aggressive on the suspension over there. Let's see how Joseph Nestor will go over these bumps. That was a pretty clean. He went over the bumps pretty clean the previous time, I think. I'm actually not sure. Oh, now he'll pull on pit road. That was pretty clean. When you don't hear the boom, then you're clean. And oh, that was too wild. Inge Lambliana will also pull on pit road. So the 17 car will still continue his way. Keith Black, that is. And here, let's see 2 cars. Both a little bit aggressively. Debbie Myers also. And now they're going to make a pass over here. Ian Dada side by side with the 43 car, that is. This is camera 1. It is, yes. So Ian Dada goes by the 43 car. And we're going to have some onboard laps in a few moments with the leader who doesn't make a pit stop. Next lap will be an onboard lap. We're halfway home now, recording audio for 31 minutes. And we're in our 10th lap. The leader is still the 17. Actually, it still shows the 2 car as the leader. I'm not sure where's the 2 car actually. We're going to look for the 2 car. There's Beth Black. I think she went on pit road. Actually, she just came off of pit road. That is the thing. She was on pit road, but now she just came off of pit road. And she has been passed by the 17 car. That's what I think happened. And they're right behind Chris Washer, who's almost a lap down. I think also the 29 car of Sean Howell is a lap down. And the clean thing, I thought that the 72 was running very clean. And came very clean on pit road, but apparently he has a header problem. So that's a shame. John Cittadino, again, one of the first drives to exit. This has not been a very good series for him. At Bathurst, he finished 42nd, first car to crash. In the Christmas Royals, he was already out after less than 1 segment, so that's a tough break for the Utica Home Track Series presidents. And now the 17 car has gone by Chris Washer. So Chris Washer a lap down. And, well, Sean Howell is also a lap down. Not shown in a lap down, but he has been passed as well by the 17 car. And here's the second car. And they are actually teammates. Keith Black and Beth Black, both teammates, obviously, as you can imagine. I think that Beth Black is the daughter of Keith Black, but I'm not 100% sure. Very difficult how these people are linked to each other. I do know that Kelly Waters and Kevin Waters are siblings, just like Natalie Hills and Harry Hills. Those are all part of his team. So now coming on pit road, and the 2 car is not coming on pit road, so we're going to take an onboard lap with the 2 car of Beth Black. So just enjoy this onboard lap over here. This is the rear view. In this beautiful racetrack, I mean, look at this. This is pretty heavy on fraps as well. So if you have a slow computer, then you should not drive on this racetrack. So this is the Eau Rouge kind of part. Then you're going to have a left-hander now, and a very long straight through the bushes, which also reminds me of that. And now she slows down a lot because there's a bump over there. That's what you gotta do, slow down for these bumps and then speed up again. See, Chris Washer was right behind. I think it's Chris Washer right behind her. Yes, it is. They're over the jump, a little bit too wide. But well, this is a wide racetrack, and as long as you don't hit trees or something, then you're fine. Bumpy racetrack, that's why it's so tough on these cars. Sliding around the racetrack, Beth Black. She has been one of the fastest cars of today. Oh, that was a bush. Thank you. And this is, yeah, I know this racetrack. It's a fun thing. Now you're going to have a fast left-hander. It's fun to see Spa-Francorchamps a little bit like this. Then I wonder what those other 2 racetracks are like. I mean, I've tested 2 other tracks like the Mountain Rally and the final stage, which both had a little bit of problems with the AI, with people making pit stops of 22 minutes. Ouch. And I've also had it with some other rally tracks. It seems like somehow that's what I initially were going to go to the New Zealand rally, but the New Zealand Muddy Rally. But the problem is, after 30 minutes or so, everybody gets pulled on pit road, and you have only 1 car or 2 cars on the racetrack, and everybody stays on pit road for 30, well, maybe 15 to 20 to 25 minutes or so, and then they come off on the racetrack again. But it's really weird. I'm not sure why that is. Bump coming up, there, boom. That was a great job by Beth Black. So Beth Black, the person who last entered the bang, pretty clean. Beth Black is the last driver who had entered the last entry in the Christmas Royals, entry number 40 of 40. So let's see, the 2 cars still in the lead, lapped down, and I'm not sure about who's this. This is the 64, right? Jason Sinclair. Yeah, I think Jason Sinclair may be a lap down as well. There you see a lot of more drivers are going to go a lap down, and I still want to want to take a look what happened to John Ciudadino. So John Ciudadino, now he pulled on pit road, but he had a header problem for some strange reason. Oh, actually, I'm not sure. I think he's going to blow up this lap then, in that case. Yeah, still running pretty fast. Maybe it was because the last jump again. Oh no, there's went. There you can see. Was running pretty fast. There's a bump over here as well, huh? And boom. That's the ending of the number 72 car of John Ciudadino. Tough break. Maybe he should have chosen a Chevy Chevelle instead of a Chevy Camaro. On board with him. Just listen. Listen. Not going very fast over here. And he's getting past. Then eventually he limps it around the racetrack. Getting past from everywhere. All the sides. Actually, there was not a bump over there. There was one turn later. One straightaway. So he pulled on pit road. I didn't see any smoke. I think there might have been smoke if the smoke filter wasn't turned off. Or it's turned on actually. So that was the ending of John Ciudadino. Tough break for him. I think this is the pace car. There's Jackie Tang. Let's look for our leaders. Not sure where they are. Let's see if there are some good battles. There is the 17 car. And the 2 car. Oh, the 2 car went on pit road, didn't she? There she is. No, she did not, of course. There she is. And she's already put a lot of drivers a lap down. But she still has to make a pit stop, at least one. And let's see if she's going to pull on pit road now. Wrong way once again. And no, it seems like she is not. Hits the bump again. Oh, that was a little bit too hard. Oh, Bastiny slides wide. Tried to dodge the one car of Daniel Voiles who pulled on pit road. There's Tom Gerard. Survived many segments in the Christmas Royals. Most segments actually in the Christmas Royals. Second in that was Denise Steinhauer. And third was the 81 car of Jackie Tang? I think so. I think it was the 81 car of Jackie Tang indeed. Survived 13 segments. Might have been somebody else as well, but oh well. But then I just forgot to look at those people. So there is the 17 car. And this is actually a battle for position. These guys are really close together. That is Keith Black and Inge Lambliana. Both are running these Chevelles. And it seems like these Chevelles are pretty good. Of course, the Christmas... Beth Black was the last entry. Both... Oh, that was a little bit wide. But still fair enough. So, we're going in the Phillips Cup Series, by the way. We're going to Spa-Francorchamps in the chase, so you'll see how the real racetrack looks like instead of this one. Real racetrack looks even better, but that's just because I'm used to that. And I love Spa-Francorchamps. It's one of the best racetracks in the world. But what I was saying, Beth Black and Shoko Akane, the last two entries in the Christmas Royals, the last two entries, they both drive Chevelles. The winner of the Royals was Ian Dudda, who also drives a Chevelle. And now we have Beth Black, Beth Black, Keith Black, and Inge Lambliana, three of the top contenders over here, all driving Chevelles. And there is Daniel Voiles, he's a lap down. Not sure if there are more people out of the race. 26 cars are shown on the lead lap. Not sure if that is correct. There's Derek Benassi and Luis Hernandez. They are almost a lap down. Almost. Not quite yet. Still a few more turns away. There's Debbie Myers. I think she's running in third position. I think that Daniel Voiles is a lap down, but I'm not 100% sure. And then fourth position is Andrew Robinson. And fifth is Ian Dudda, without the rear end on his car. Look at how damaged this car is. Look at that. There's just no rear end anymore on that car. Probably went over a bump a little bit too hard. So these guys are all pretty far behind. Chris Washer pulling on pit road again, I think. Possibly. So then he's going to lose that lap again. He was on the lead lap, I think. Chris Washer in 8th. No, he was still one lap down. And now he will be another lap down maybe, because he's on pit road. Maybe this was already the lap. Oh, he's racing again. There he is. He's almost 2 laps down. Ooh, close racing over here. They run into each other. One of these three drivers may have had some issues. So both the leaders continue their way. I think these two cars are the leaders. I'm actually not sure where the 2 car is. The 2 car of Beth Black. She might still be on. There she is. Wait. She's so far behind everybody. She hasn't pitted yet, and the other ones have. She has made a pit stop less. So she's so far behind, or so far ahead of everybody. The question will be, does she still have to make a pit stop? Great battle over here, by the way. With camera 2. There we go. Oh, contact! Bumping and beating all around over here. Emily Michaels and Zachary Robinson. These three drivers really are racing very hard. You can see all 3 cars already have quite some damage over here. To the rear end of the car and to the side of... Well, actually, the sides of the 82 and the 85 look pretty cleanly. Oh, that may not last for very long. Excuse me. There we go. So I'm still going to just going to pause very quickly and then continue. There we go. Why did I do that? Just to save space, because otherwise this video is going to be really long. And we got a slow car over here, and this might be the third car to retire from the race. Chase Smith in the number 26 car is really slow. I'm still not sure if Chase Smith is a he or a she. I think it's a he, so Chase Smith, yeah, you can see he's really slow compared to the other drivers who pass him. So I think he's going to pull on pit road now and possibly retire. Maybe he has a flat tire. That could be possible. They're pulling on pit road. It's the 4 car. Let's look at this jump again. Ooh, sideways a little bit. 24 car of Annie Thomas. And here are these 3 wrecking balls. And Sander Kors is going to pull on pit road of the 3. And there's Chase Smith going to pull on pit road. Forces Denise Steinauer a little bit wide over there. Still, she's doing fine. So here are the 2 drivers in second and third. Apparently the leader is Beth Black in the number 2 car. And she's way ahead of the field. And there's Debbie Myers running in 4th position. And there's 5th position, Andrew Robinson. That's what I'm guessing. And you see 15 cars are still in the lead lap. It is possible. Ooh, that was a little bit sideways. It's possible that these guys don't have to make pit stops anymore. That they just have a good strategy. It is kind of weird though. But oh well, doesn't matter. They do have a lot of damage. Most of them. There's Jane Pinter. We actually haven't talked about Jane Pinter all day long. He has the Philips Nationwide Series going to start again. Season 4, I think it was. Season 4 is over. The champion is Joshua Michaels. So congratulations to Joshua Michaels on winning that championship. Was a really great season, really fun battling, and eventually Joshua Michaels won the championship. And there, let's see, Grace Washer, and a little bit wide E.G. Robinson. There's the, I'm now going to look for the 2 car. There she is, Beth Black. She is losing time. She runs in 2:39, while the 17 car, let's see what he runs, Keith Black. At 2:37, that's 2 seconds a lap, and 2:38 for Ingela Williana. And this, we're going to stay with these cars because they are battling really hard together. So Jane Pinter, the season 5 of the Philips Nationwide Series will start again very soon. Probably this weekend. He had a rookie shootout, I think. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see with some new names in the series. So we'll keep an eye on that. Jane Pinter also has done a New Year's special, which was held the 1st of January. I think it was the 1st of January, or maybe the 31st of December. I think it's the 1st of January. A race at Texas World Speedway. A lot of close racing, and eventually the winner was Pichulon, I think. I already forgot it, but oh well, it doesn't matter too much. It was fun to see. So, second and third battling very closely together. And there's 4th. And Debbie Myers has been passed actually by the 43 car. I'm not sure where that happened. Going to quickly... Yeah, it's a pass. But who cares? Just going to take a quick look. Oh, we're still with camera 2. No. So this is where Debbie Myers... She lost a little bit of her traction over the bump. Probably through this turn. There is where she lost her traction, and Andrew Robinson in the 43 car came to her inside and had the preferred line. Clean pass by Andrew Robinson in the number 43 car. So now we're going live again. And Keith Black is on pit road. Ingela Biliana is not. The 2 car is somewhere. There she is, there. Hang on, there we go. So there's the leader. And Beth Black still has not made a pit stop yet, so... Now she's going to be miles in front of teammate Keith Black, who was already 40 something seconds behind. So there's Ingela Biliana in the 01 car. She's running in second position. She scored in second position at least. I think that may be right as well. And look at the distance. There is the 2 car already on the sandy road. The yellow sand stuff. And Inge Lamoliana is still over here, which is, I think, almost half a lap down. She's 44 seconds behind. And then third position is... Oh! Andrew Robinson has had problems. Big time problems for Andrew Robinson as well. So let's take a quick look at this. Because he has gone off track. Andrew Robinson was running in... What was it? Third position now. And look at this. Oh, a little bit too far behind. Sorry about that. Here, it was this turn. We saw the E.G. Robinson spin here before. But he just slid the car. And there Debbie Myers goes by. And eventually he will get passed as well by Ian Dutta in the 21 car. They're passing, going by him, Ian Dutta. So we're losing a lot of track position here is Andrew Robinson, your Bathurst winner. Seems like he has a pretty fast car, but he's not too familiar on this dirt stuff. And now he's battling with Emily Michaels in the 82 car, who is a lap down, I think. And Anna Gregg is still on the lead lap, so... Well, that is present for the... let's see. 2 cars still not on pit road, probably. No. Maybe she is. No. Not sure where. There she is. Still continuing away. And we have 4 more laps to go for Beth Black. And if she wins this thing, she has a locked-in position in the Phillips Cup Series Season 7. I'm not sure if any of that team already has a locked-in position. I don't think so, actually. So, could be Beth Black could be another driver, the first driver of that team. And the fun thing is, she is not in the Phillips Cup Series Season 6. The team consists of Keith Black, Natalie Hills, and Kelly Waters. And Kelly Waters is already in. She made the chase, so Kelly Waters is locked in. But then Beth Black might also have a reserve spot after this. Will not paint a custom. No, not that I will not do. But she will get a reserved spot. So, and that is of course only if she wins. And the race is not over yet. And here we see some close racing. And I'm looking for Inge Lamoliana in the 01 car. There she is running in second position. And there's Debbie Myers now running in third position. So 2 Dutch drivers in top 3 over here. They are more than 40 seconds behind though. And Inge Lamoliana and Debbie Myers both will be in the Phillips, or both already are locked in the Phillips Cup Series Season 7. Actually, Debbie Myers already has a car. And... Denise Steinauer joined the group over here, but she's a lap down possibly as well. 26th position, yes, she's a lap down. And striking thing actually, remember the 26th car of Chase Smith? He had problems, but he's not out of the race. He's running in 29th position, so still not out of the race. Barking dog, hooray! People are coming home. I'm not home alone anymore. And there you can see Denise Steiner went by the 43 of Andrew Robinson. And she's actually not too far behind her teammate and good friend Debbie Myers. Sanne Korst, by the way, also the third part of the team. No clue where she is hanging out. She's somewhere on this racetrack a lap down. Oh, bushes. There's our leader, by the way. There's Space Car. There's Sanne Korst. Yeah, she's a couple of laps down. Possibly 2 laps down. Nah, 1 lap. Well, she's not too far away from being 2 laps down, though. So, ladies and gentlemen, 3 more laps to go. And let's see. Any of our leaders is coming in. There's Debbie Myers. Inge Lamoliana already went by pit road. And there's Debbie Myers coming and joining the party. And continuing away. And there Ian Dutta, everybody, Denise Steiner, Andrew Robinson, Anna Gregg. Anna Gregg now also closing on Andrew Robinson. Andrew Robinson is slowly but surely dropping back. And actually we should also mention everybody else in the top 10. There's Tina Anderson, the third, running in 7th position. 8th is now Keith Black. He has fallen back to pretty far. Extra pit stop. Jane Pinter lap down. These guys are all lapped down. No, this one is not. That's the 6th car of Kyle Thomas running in 9th, and 10th position is for the 66 car. At least there he is. Well, he's really far behind. He may be lapped soon as well. There by the 2 car. Spectator view. So 13 cars are on the lead lap. Then we got 14th till 35th, 1 lap down, and 36th, 37th, and 38th, 2 laps down. And well, Beth Black, yeah, I'm not sure if she still has to make a pit stop. We've seen before people not having to make another pit stop, and in the beginning there's a lot of lead changes, but then eventually there's somebody who has a great strategy, like Beth Black now, and who will eventually take home the win and lead the second half of the race. But maybe she's going to surprise us and still pit. I'm hoping for her, because then Inge Lambliana might fly by. Where's Inge Lambliana? I'm not sure. First there's the 2 car. Well, look at how she goes so cleanly over that jump. She just really manages her car well. So Beth Black and Shoka Akane still has to make a pit stop, and this is a pretty busy group. You hear these cars bouncing on the ground. Zachary Robinson making a pit stop. 2 laps to go, by the way, for Beth Black. Now, oh, a little bit wide over there, Derek Bonassi, but that was a clean way to go over the jump. That wasn't either. We see Luis Hernandez being really aggressive on that jump all the race long. That was too aggressive as well, but still somehow these guys managed to make it work. And Inge Lambliana, she has been aggressive well before. Oh man, look at this. Debbie Myers has had some issues. And now it is there suddenly Ian Dudda making a move over here. I'm going to get a quick replay of that shortly. Oh, coming back again. Debbie Myers is still coming back again, but I'm not sure. She lost quite some time over here. There she is. Quickly. This is probably with some kind of jump again. And they were just really running closely together for a long time. Maybe she slid cars well over here. No, she was already having a 21 car run in her wheel, and now Denise Steinauer is going to bug her and is going to run straight right in front of her. I hope that for her that she's not holding up Debbie Myers. Oh, Joshua Michaels joining the group again. Everybody's slowing down. Where's Anna Gregg? There she is. And I think there was somebody else. No, there was not somebody else. And there's Keith Black falling back a little bit. So there is our leader. Still, no, he's gone. There's our leader. 2 car of Beth Black running 240. So she's running pretty slow compared to Inge Lambliana. What did she run? 240 as well. So she's not losing any on Debbie Myers. And here we still continue with this great battle between Ian Dudda and Debbie Myers. They did run the same lap time. And there's Joshua Michaels, who's lap down. And Andrew Robinson ran the fastest lap of the 3. You see Denise Steinauer, she ran in 2:38. She's running away from them actually. Might be fresher tires. Just might be fresher tires. So that's a good thing for Denise Steinauer, not for Debbie Myers. She lost her 3rd position over here. And now, car stopped on the racetrack. Look out! Of course, no cautions, but Ryan Smith over here is having issues, and big time issues as well. Look at this. I'm not sure when he started to have problems, but he really slow. He was running fast over here. Is this the part with the bump? And here he's slowing down. Well, he's still running up to speed. And continuing way. There he suddenly slows down way too much. And Ryan Smith, we'll go on board with him. That's another Smith suddenly slowing down. Here. No ignition. Ignition is out on this car. And he's, yeah, probably some gearbox problem. You can hear dead silent this car is. There's no sound coming off of his car, so that's a tough break for him. But we quickly go to our leader, as the 2 car of Beth Black is already in her last lap, I think. Indeed, she is. Man, Beth Black, she has been very dominant today. In the beginning, there was quite some passing, but eventually, Beth Black in the number 2 car, she has almost 45 seconds over Inge Lomeliana in second. Ian Dada in third, 1 minute behind her. So really great job. Really great strategy also by Beth Black, of course. And as long as she doesn't have such an ignition problem, she's just going to make it and finish this race off cleanly and win it. And also get herself a reserve spot in the Phillips Cup Series Season 7. So great job by her. But that, of course, is only if she finishes. And you know, one wrong mistake in that final jump and she hits the wall and she's out. That would be disastrous for her. I'm actually not at all sure where she started, but there she comes through. She has to go through that final turn again, and then she is home almost. And she has to make the hairpin. There she goes. She has Molly Black, her teammate, right behind her. So the 2 blacks are closely together. Molly Black 2 laps down, I think. Possibly. Maybe 1 lap down. I'm not sure. Yeah, 1 lap down Molly Black is. So still solid job by her. And ladies and gentlemen, here she is. Beth Black in the number 2 car will come home and win the race here in the Dakar Valley Rally. Not sure where the start finish line is. She has already crossed it. So congratulations to Beth Black on winning the race. And we're now quickly going to Inge Lomeliana. I'm not sure where Inge Lomeliana is. I'm not sure where the flagman is. I really want to know where there is no flagman, I think, over here. So there Luis Hernandez is going to finish. And also Beth's niece is going to finish. But I'm looking for Inge Lomeliana. There she is. Inge Lomeliana came up short. She's far behind Beth Black, but still a very solid job by her, as she will finish in second position. Inge Lomeliana in the top 2000 car. Great job by her. And now it isn't too far behind for the next car. Denise Steinauer was in this group. But there we go. Ian Dada will finish in third position, the last car in the top 3. And there, still exciting battle. Debbie Myers will finish in 4th position. 5th position will be for Andrew Robinson. 6th for Anna Gregg. And 7th will be for the other black, I think, unless he made a pit stop. And yeah, there's Keith Black finishing. 8th position will be Kyle Thomas over here. Great run by him as well. Pretty invisible run though. There, Tina Anderson, the 3rd, there she is. She will finish in 9th position. And then 10th position will be for Isaac Sinclair in number 66 car. There she goes. Tina Anderson 3rd, a pole sitter, but not having a very great race, but still a top 10. And there's Isaac Sinclair in the number 66 car, will finish in the top 10. So great run by him as well, as he's the only Sinclair to finish in the top 10 this time. So there's Chase Smith still running, even though her problem. E.J. Robinson, Jackie Tang, and Daniel Voss deciding to make a pit stop. Skylar Dixon also. And there's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Beth Black in the number 2 car. She hasn't officially won this race because not everybody has finished yet. There you can see race is still busy. So we had 2 cars with problems. Ryan Smith, I'm not sure. I think he's on pit road, but he's still... I'm not sure where Ryan Smith is actually. Ryan Smith, let's look for him. Oh, still running. So eventually the problems were solved, and he didn't have too big of a problem. He just made it 2 rounds. That is possible as well. So we're now just going to wait for everybody to come across start-finish line. I think we're waiting for Daniel Voiles. That's the only car who hasn't finished yet. And I think everybody else. That's Sam Jackson maybe as well. We're waiting for Daniel Voiles. And I think that black line over there is the start-finish line. We'll see. Yeah, complete. Boom. Official standings. Ladies and gentlemen, officially it is now. Beth Black in the number 2 car has won the race. Congratulations to Beth Black. I will hear from you very soon in the Philips Cup Series Season 7. What car you want to drive. Maybe you want to take over the Natalie Hills car. Maybe you don't, maybe she doesn't want to drive at all. I'm not sure. We'll see. There's a team leader over there, and that team leader will decide how she's going to finish. Oh, Debbie Myers is spamming me, I think. Oh, no, it's not too bad. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to round things up over here. You see that Beth Black has retired, but she still won the race. So, we have only 12 cars finishing on the lead lap, as I had expected. There's Daniel Voiles. Somehow, I'm not sure what he did, but doesn't matter at all. 12 cars finishing on the lead lap. And let's see. We had 34 cars, or then 13th till 34th, 1 lap down, which is a lot. Then 2 cars finishing 2 laps down, 2 cars finishing 3 laps down. Sean Howell and Joseph Nesto are not having very good runs, long pit stops, and being on pit road a lot probably is what killed them. Then John Cittadino having a header problem, Chris Reichenbach running into that wall in the mountain, which is not very usual, which eventually killed his race, retired from that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to say goodbye to you over here. So the next race will be the Nordschleife race, and 1 hour race. I'm probably going to do that tonight, and then tomorrow I will upload it. Tomorrow, Saturday, will be a busy day again for me, and probably I'm going to go, or possibly I'm going to go to Circuit Park Zandvoort again. There's the New Year's race in the SWEK, SWEK, the Syntax World Endurance Championship, that is, in Dutch. So, just like I did with the previous time, in November I did that, and that race is also uploaded on my channel, or at least the footage I got from there, so take a look at that if you want to. A lot of exciting races. Eventually started to rain, so that shook things up, and it was just like this race actually, with the leader being pretty far in front of the others, but that's just how endurance racing is, and it's a lot of fun as well. So I'm going there on Saturday possibly. So then I will upload that later though, somewhere in January. Not this weekend. I'm way too busy. And this weekend all you will see will be Christmas specials rounding up things. Nordschleife is still coming. Destruction Arena segments and excitement and flipping still coming. And also eventually there will be one final race which will be at the Black Hills backyard in the snow. Unfortunately, there's no snow at all in the Netherlands, just rain, sunshine, and more rain, and more rain, and rain, and rain, and rain, and storm as well, though it's now kind of calm again. So, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you next time at the Nordschleife. Thank you for watching this long video. Congratulations, Beth Black. I will hear from you soon if you want to drive in the Philips Cup Series, and if so, what car. You can also decide it later, of course. So thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Congratulations, Beth Black. We're going to say goodbye until we meet again in the 2014 DASCAR Christmas Specials on RTL 7.